Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to some more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice real walkthrough, not a playthrough. And we got a lot of stuff to cover in this episode. First up, we're gonna need to take on the headlists that I've been putting off. So let's equip our tools for it. So we got the gore, pacifying agent, and of course divine confetti. So yeah, reduce, terror buildup and also lower something to get rid of terror. So pop off some divine confetti here and we can just jump into the water. So divine confetti will still be on our sword as we go down here. So just make a beeline down here. There is gonna be two hellists. There's one that's alive right here, and then there's one on the other side, like right behind us, that's dead. And that won't be constantly blasting stuff at us. So we're gonna want to watch like our six, I should say. Ooh, he tagged me with his, I don't even know what he called that, Getsuga Tensho. Or is it the Wind Scar? Anyways, just take care of this one. Try to focus. Oh shit. Got stuck. And I ended up getting the grab. Okay. Alright. Well, at least I didn't die, so that's all that matters. Okay, gotta hurry this up because I don't want my divine confetti. God damn. Oh shit, I don't want to watch out for terror. And my divine confetti's up. Okay. Oh, it's almost dead. The one in the water, I feel like it takes more damage. Even if you don't have divine confetti on. And also, it only has 1 bar of health. You don't have to deal with the spirit one that's far away from us. So once we kill this one, the other one will also die. But the problem is, can I kill this one without dying? This is the annoying part because as you're trying to take on this one, the other one's like constantly throwing stuff at you from behind. But the great thing about this is, once you kill this fool, the other one also dies. Okay, he's almost dead. Or she, I don't know. It doesn't. Looks like a dude. Yeah. There we go. So this one died and then the other guy dies. So we are pretty much done here. Except there's a bunch of carp scales you can get here, so make sure you pick them up. There's 2 down here and then there's a whole bunch of carps upstairs. I think there's a total of 6 or 7 upstairs. Well, not upstairs, on the top. So here's 1 prayer bead as well. So this is also going to be very important if you want to max out your attributes. This is going to be one of the baits. Yeah, there we go. Which you can feed to the great colored carp for some scales. Alright, so I'm gonna go and hunt a little bit of the treasure carps here before we actually get out of here. So there's one right here. You gotta have to be careful because they run away so fast. I'm telling you, man, this is like these are the crystal lizards in this game. Because there's nothing like crystal lizards except for these. Like, these are the only ones I can think of. And you also don't get upgrade materials. Well, you sort of do because you can trade in the carp scales for lapis lazuli, which you can get 2 of them from the pot noble in the Harada estate. That's the one I'm going for, which, like, the one there and the one here, it's pretty much more or less the same. It always ends the same way anyways, so nothing really matters. No. Yay, got the kill. So that's what, 2 kills, and there should be 5 more if I'm doing this right. 1 here, so there's the 3rd one. Oh man. Man, they swim so fucking fast. Look at that. It's like you blink and they're gone. But good thing they respawn fast though. Otherwise it would be Oh my god. And it disappeared. Oh, these treasure carps. Holy shit. Okay, I think that's 3. That's either the 3rd one or 4th one. I lost track already because of that little chase there. But there's some you can pick up on the ground. There's a total of 8 in this whole area that you can pick up on the ground, I believe. 3 here, and then there was 3 on the top floor where we did the little diving, and then we went up to another room, so we got that palace water. There was 3 there, so that's 6. And then we got 2 more downstairs where the hellists were at, on the chest. So that's 2. So that's a total of 8. So yeah, there's quite a bit in quite a bit to pick up in this area. All right, let me see if I can angle the carp to swim over to the rocks so I can nail them. I think that's either 4 or 5. I can't really remember. And then there was one right there somewhere that spotted me. Where'd you go? There we go. Okay, that's either 5 or 6. I think that's the 5th one. There should be 2 more that's like close to each other. Okay, there's definitely 2 up front here, but the problem about this one, it's surrounded by a bunch of piranha looking things. Well, they're not really like piranha looking things, but they pretty much act like it. They'll attack you and they'll start chipping your health, and it gets pretty annoying once that happens. Let me get up. There we go. Okay, let's take care of these guys before we go back to carp hunting. Although these guys don't really give anything, but I also don't want to die from getting bitten to death by these nobodies. I never noticed there was an enemy right there. Anyways, forget that guy. This is probably the biggest watery area you can interact with in the entire game. Somebody asked if I can do, I think, a walkthrough of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. I can't remember who asked it. Sorry. But the answer for that, it's probably a no. Number 1, because I don't really have time right now. And number 2, I don't really like Dark Souls 2. That's like my least favorite Souls games. Here's the final one. Oh, goddamn piranha shit. Damn it. Alright, you guys are gonna pay because I lost my treasure carp. Come here, motherfucker. Yeah, you want some? Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite Souls game. Like, I don't know. It's just the way it plays. It's really, it has a slow feeling to it. It's not as, it's like, I don't know. I can't really react. Like, the character doesn't react the way I want it to. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not as fast. Like Dark Souls, when you dodge, it'll dodge immediately. Demon Souls, you dodge, it'll dodge immediately. Like Dark Souls 3, same shit. Bloodborne, Sekiro, it's all the same. But Dark Souls 2, when you dodge, I feel like there's like a little bit of delay. Your character like waits a bit before it actually does a roll, and when it does the roll, it's actually pretty slow. Even if you strip naked, it's, I don't know, it has a weird slow feeling to it, and also combat feels the same as well, and it just really puts me off. So yeah, Dark Souls 2 walkthrough, most likely a no. 90% no. So yeah, after Sekiro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably, I don't know, maybe I'll stream again for second playthrough, or I'll go back to my main character, which should be on playthrough 4, or maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. It's either I'll do a playthrough 2 with this character, the walkthrough character, or my main character. For now, let's actually go ahead and warp back to the dilapidated temple, and we'll make our next move there. Alright, here we are in the Sunken Valley. This is where we're going to take on the next Hellas. And I'm just going to do this, like a real cut to show you guys where I'm going to go next. Because I don't want to do this whole loading screen going back to the dilapidated temple, going to the sculptor's idol, and then picking where I go next. This is what I'm going to do. Alright, you don't have to worry about me like adding skills or like upgrading anything or whatever. Because that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to go from place to place, finish up the Hellas, and then move on to the next thing, which should be Dozaku's side quest. So yeah, and I definitely won't cut out any important parts. These traveling parts and the loading screen, that's all I'm cutting out. So don't worry about me, like, you know, cutting out some important bits. Like, you won't see me with a new prosthetic or a new skill the next time I load back. Don't worry, this is a walkthrough. I'll make sure you guys are informed of everything that's important. Oh shit, even the parts where I'm getting stabbed. I don't even know why I'm fighting these guys. Why am I fighting these dudes? Oh god. Okay, you know what? Screw these guys. I don't even need to fight them anyways. And I also don't want to spend too much healing on these guys, because we still gotta go and kill a Hellas that's over here. It's been waiting. So at this point of the game, we're pretty freaking OP now, since all the passive skills we got and the upgrades, like the attack power upgrades that we did. These Hellas are pretty much a cakewalk now, but they can still kill you with terror, so you're gonna want to need that pacifying agent. Alright, divine confetti, and here we go. Slash away. Do want to watch out for its attacks still, and when it disappears, it's going to appear right behind you, so there's that. Let me know in the comment section, which of the Hellists would you guys prefer to fight? The ones on land or the ones in water? Because both of them has its ups and downs, I think. Like, the maneuvering for the water one's a little bit weird, but you only have to deal with 1 bar of health. The one on land, it seems pretty easy as well, but the problem about that is you can't really dodge, because you can't really run when it has that fog up. Down goes this way. And we're getting more spirit falls. There's a total of 5. We already took one out during the walkthrough. Oh, this is still the walkthrough, but we're gonna take out the rest. Yeah, the rest of them. Which it's only 4 left. Well, we just took down 2, so only 2 more. The next one we're gonna hit up. It's in the Ashina outskirts. So this is not where I want to go. I want to use my homeward idol. So I'll see you guys once we get there. Alright, Ashina outskirts. This one, depending on, well, this should be like the very first one that you fight, you know, if you fought them in order. But since I didn't, this is what, second to last one I'm gonna fight, and this should also be a cakewalk. It should be more or less the same as the one that we just fought. Nothing changes except the spirit fall that it drops. That's like the only thing that changes. Its attack patterns are still the same. Like all the ones on land will fight the same, and all the ones in the water will fight the same, except for the one in the Fountainhead Palace, because that one has I don't know why it has a spirit version right next to him. But its attack patterns are still the same. It's just that there's like the extra thing on the side blasting shit at you, so that makes it a little bit more annoying. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's actually pretty funny because once it disappears, and if you actually start walking towards the camera, like walking towards yourself, like you make Sekiro walk towards yourself, it'll just appear like right there. It literally, the headless literally appears right behind your character, like when it disappears. It doesn't matter which way it's facing, it'll always appear right behind him like that. See, it doesn't matter where your camera is facing. It just matters on where Sekiro is facing. Okay, so 4 out of 5 headless down. Down to the last one, which is gonna be in Ashina Castle. So yeah, let's go ahead and head on over. Alright, here we are in the old grave. I'm just gonna speedrun by these guys. And oh shit, I forgot. Wait. Because I can't apply divine confetti in the water, so I gotta do it up here. Alright, pacifying agent and divine confetti. See ya! It's right here in the middle of the water. So it shoots out these black things and it chases you. I mean, it doesn't really do much damage, but that terror buildup is still pretty scary. But yeah, see, look at the damage you're just doing to them. But in general, I believe the ones in water are weaker, like HP wise and defense wise. I feel like they're weaker than the ones on land. And there we go. All of the hellists down. See? Told ya I was gonna take care of all of them before the dragon fight. I think the dragon fight is like 80% done with the game already. Like once you whoop his ass, once you get to it, I don't know. But we're pretty close to endgame. Speaking of endgame, did y'all watch Avengers: The Endgame? It was awesome. I won't say anything else, but I'll tell you that it's awesome. It's pretty damn good. Alright, anyways, I believe that is it for... Whoa, we got some piranhas here. Y'all piranhas want to play? Okay, just take care of him in case it messes with me when I use this. Alright, next up. Abandoned Dungeon. Okay, here we are. We're now gonna do Dosaku or Dojin's side quest. I don't know, this person has split personality issues, so he's both. Oh shit. This mummy zombie thing is giving me kisses. Alright, so we pretty much just gotta warp back and come back and talk to him again. Alright, here we are, back in the abandoned dungeon. I just pretty much used my homeward idol. This time I'm taking care of some business first before I go and talk to him. And there are these freaking cockroach things. I don't know. Oh my god, I got grabbed again. This is so annoying. And I mean, it does so much damage too. I think that's like 45% of my health right there. Alright, gotta make sure these guys won't get up again and bother me while I'm trying to talk to the crazy doctor. Come here, give me my fucking health back. Okay, here we go. Let's eavesdrop. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing the warps is because I feel like if you don't do this and just run back and rest, it does not actually reset the dialogue, and Dosaku or Dojin will just be standing there. Alright, let's warp back again. See you guys in a moment. Okay, we're back. Let's go and talk to him once again. You're gonna have to do this a few times before we can actually move on with his side quest. We're pretty close though.
を私に使うというのですか。そうですよ。お主がなるのだ。おやめください。やはりこれはもはや井戸からは外れております。何故このようなことを。ああ、師匠、落ち水に逃げられてしまわれたのですね。我が師よ、答えてください。答えてください、師匠。なぜか、なぜ答えない。答えろ、同作。同作。答えてください、師匠。なぜだ。
Okay. I think we actually need to. Let me just double check. If he's still crying and whatnot, we actually gotta warp out and warp back in. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna cut out the part where we warped out. Okay, he's still mumbling the same thing. So we're actually gonna warp out of here to another idol, and then we can come back and he'll proceed with his side quest. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. Like I said, we pretty much just warped out and warped back. Yeah. Didn't do anything else, so don't worry about it. You guys didn't miss anything. Now he's no longer here. So once he disappears from here, he's actually he's pretty close. He's closer than you think. And you can go kill him since he went crazy. And I will highly recommend you use the Gachin's Spirit Fall before you jump into the water, because this is going to help tremendously with this fight, because you can sneak up on his partner if you're invisible like this. And if you can fucking get on top of the rock. Actually, well, I could have grabbed it there, but alright, screw it, it's wasting too much time. If you can't get up, it's just, you gotta improvise. Just stay close to the left here. Don't jump all the way forward. Stay close to the left and just backstab his partner right here. This guy is probably the most dangerous one you can encounter, since he has some crazy combos. But Dojin or Dosaku himself doesn't really have any combos. He's the stance and everything looks like the Shaolin warriors that we fought from before. So I'm not too scared. I mean, he can parry me and what, but I don't think he can recover as fast. So see ya. Alright, so with that done, we can actually go and save Kotaro. Kotaro is that big monk dude that you saw in the beginning of Senpo Temple. With the guy just sitting there crying. That's Kotaro, which we were going to go and try to rescue him. I'm going to send him to the Illusion Hall so he can be with all the other invisible child things. This guy's always here now since it's nighttime. Alright. And we're pretty much just retracing our steps here. So here we are in Senpo Temple, and we're actually gonna need this piece of prosthetic because we're gonna need it to transport this guy.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。おらどうすればいいんじゃろう。なぜ泣いている。皆に置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。皆と皆はあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花、たった一輪真っ白いお花、真っ白いお花が見当たらない。なんだと。頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにもわけがわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
Here we are, the white flower.
真っ白いお花とはこれか。ああ、それはおお、思い出したぞ。皆は越智の巫女様たち。そうか、オラは真っ白い風車を取ろうとしたのか。あの子の分の風車を。なあ、あんた一つ頼みがあるんだ。なんだ。オラを神隠ししちゃくれないかい。なんだと。オラ実は知ってるんだ。あんたは忍びなんだろう。坊様たちが言っていた。忍びは神隠しができるって。何故それを望む。神隠しした先にきっと皆がいる。皆のもとに行かねばなんねえ。何せオラは巫女様たちのお世話係だからな。なあ、お願いできねえかな。わかった。おお、ありがとう、ありがとうな。よし、少し怖いけども、それじゃあやってくんろ。
So the way to transport Kotaro is you just use this prosthetic and use it again. Yeah, you're gonna have this is like a little bit of wind up. You gotta use it once, and then the little the tornado things right around you, and then use it again, and you can send them away. Up, up, and away. And now we can just go to the Hall of Illusions, which I'm gonna go to the Inner Sanctum to do. So see you guys in bits. Alright, here we are back at the Inner Sanctum. And just backtrack and go into the Beam of Lights. And this will take us back to the Hall of Illusions, where Kotaro will be chilling at for the rest of the game.
いやいや、そんなことはないですよ。あの人は目つきは確かにいいとは言えねえです。だけどもとてもいいお人です。おい。おお、あんたか。よく来てくれたな。ほら、みな、忍びさんも来てくれましたよ。ああ、巫女様たち、ちゃんと挨拶しなきゃ。ああ、そうか。忍びさんには見えないか。
墓地の巫女たちか。
そうさ。見えないけれどもいるんだよ。 みなかわいい子たちじゃ。さてあんたには礼を言わなきゃなんねえな。こいつを受け取ってくんろ。本当に本当にありがとうな。
どうした？
巫女様たちもありがとうと言っている。みなかわいい子たちじゃ。
そなた、なぜ戻られた？私も小太郎さんもただ無心にここにありたいのです。どうか静かにお帰りくださいませ。
Okay, so next up, we're gonna go and do the Pot Noble's side quest? Or, yeah. Gonna do his side quest in Harada Estate, so let's go ahead and head on over. Alright, here we are in Harada Estate. We're in the second Sculptor's Idol. And the Pot Noble is just over there. And we can just run over there. You don't have to fight anyone here. Okay, so we just gotta buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy this text and also the mask. The mask fragment. Just for story purposes. Alright, so we can actually talk to him now, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, with the bait he just gave us, we can actually go over to the great colored carp and feed it to him and actually get him killed. So we'll see in a bit once we get over. Alright, here we are back to the feeding grounds area, and I'm actually gonna feed him some regular baits before feeding him the precious bait, which is gonna get him killed. So yeah, doing this, I'm gonna feed him 3, but I think you only need to just feed 2 or all three. I don't know. I'm just gonna dump them all here because I don't need them anyway. So once you do that, you can go and talk to, I don't know, the keeper of this feeding ground area, which is aka the dad of that granny that we talked to. So you talk to him and he'll give you some scales. Alright, there we go. We got some scales. Let's talk to him again, see what he has to say. Alright, so we're pretty much done with the whole feeding the carp thing now. We can just feed them the precious baits. And this is gonna get him killed. So if you want him to stay, don't feed him yet. But I don't need him anymore, so yeah. And if you do this, you also get a trophy as well if you haven't done this before. So once you feed him that, you can just warp to the sunken valley where the Hellas 8 was at, and its body will be there. There we go. Yeah. And you get his whisker, which is gonna be important if you want to finish up the, I guess, the dad's side quest. Oh my god, it's got teeth on the top, on the roof of its mouth. That thing's nasty. I don't even know how this got here. Yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't seem like you can get on top of it. And see, there's like a hidden wall there or something that you can't get on. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to stand on top of it for some shits and giggles, but you can't get on top of it. Anyways, let's get back to Harada Estate so we can finish up the Pot Noble's side quest. Here we are back in Harada Estate. We are going to be missing a few treasure carp scales right now for the second lapis lazuli. But we can get 5 more from a side quest that we're going to do in a bit, which is going to be turning in the Fountainhead Palace water to that guy in the village. Anyways, so once you get back here, the Pot Noble transforms. Once more scale, and he also dropped 1 lapis lazuli, and it sells 2 more right here, which you can buy right now. But I want to buy the mask fragment as well. So, like I said, we're still gonna get 5 more scales, so you can still get them both. But I'm gonna say, like, you guys can come back for it if you want. I'm not gonna show it on camera. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna come back to buy the second one, cause like I don't know. I don't plan on maxing my whole prosthetic, cause I don't think I have all the upgrade materials for it anyways. So, and I don't want to farm just for this. So yeah, showing you guys how to get the lapis lazulis so you guys can do it yourself. So we got the mask. We're still missing the centerpiece, which is gonna be sold by the guy in Ashina Castle, the one that's near the abandoned dungeon. So anyways, let's go back to the feeding grounds and finish up the Great Carp's side quest. Alright, we're back. Alright, so by giving him the whisker, this will end off his side quest. Okay, so after he's all reassured, just come over here, rest, and then he's gonna be sitting there, and this is pretty much it for this guy's side quest.
お疲れ様でした、父様。永遠などなくとも、私も姉様もずっと一緒ですよ。だから休みましょう、父様。
Alright. And there's one more item which is not going to be very important. It's just a bunch of coins. But if you really want those coins, this is where you can get some. It's not much either, let me tell you. This trip is not really worth it, but I do want to show it to you guys since this is a walkthrough and there was an item down there that I didn't pick up. And which I was avoiding trying to get because there's a high chance we could have died because the great carp was still alive. Okay? So if you come down over here, which he was, you know, hanging around, you come over here, there's a freaking coin pouch you can get. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Let's go back to the village area and finish up his side quest, chief there. See you guys in a bit. Alright, Mibu Village. I keep forgetting the beginning part. I just remember it was something village, but I couldn't remember what it was. I was thinking like Mist Village or something like that, because there's a lot of fog here. So, but it's not called the Mist Village. I think it was called the Mist Noble, one of the bosses here. Oh, the one in the very misty forest. Can't touch me. And since we got the Fountainhead Palace water, you can come over here and talk to this guy and give it to him.
ただける松座に加えていただけるよなあそなたにこれを信ぜよしからばよこせ
Alright. Okay, just sipping away as water there. Alright, okay, I was thinking of warping back, but forget it. Because I don't want to be editing out all those load times. It's gonna be a pain. I can already feel it. This video is gonna be a pain to edit, because there's gonna all these side quests I've been avoiding. Finishing it all right here in this quest. But anyways, since that guy's sipping away at that Fountainhead Palace water, once we go back, he's gonna transform into those Mist Noble things, and it's gonna try to attack us. And once we kill it, it's gonna award us with 5 treasure carp scales. So we're gonna have enough to buy the next or the last lapis lazuli. Well, it's not the last, because we can still get one more for killing one of the optional bosses later in a bit, which we'll take on soon, real soon. So he's here, and goodbye. Give me my treasure card scales. There we go. You can get 5. Count them, 5. So yeah, there's that. Next guy side quest is gonna be the merchant. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, actually before doing the merchant stuff, let's go ahead and do some upgrading. And also turn in our final healing gourd seed. So if you've been following this walkthrough and if you haven't beaten the game yet, you should get a trophy here or achievement. Since we got all 10. And as well as the shinobi prosthetics. Well, we should have gotten that a while ago because we got all the prosthetics a while ago. But this is going to be important, this prosthetic right here. That's going to be helpful for one of the optional bosses we're going to be taking on real soon. And I'm just going to spend the rest on upgrading random shit. Right, so the merchant that we're going to see is going to sell the upgrade part for that. So he just told us that finger whistle is going to be important, which it's going to be important, so make sure you hang on to that thing. And let's see. Okay, just sorry about that. I was just trying to make sure I did all the other side quests. Anyways, let's go over here to the merchant. We're pretty much done with most of the side quests. Anyways, this guy's got a lot to say, so. Alright, let's just get all his dialogue, so let's get some information out of him. I'm paying 20 sen. Alright, so this guy sells divine confetti, very important, and also he sells snap seeds, so I don't know what this is really good for other than Lady Emma, but this is what we need. So there we go, we got it, and let's see what else he has to say.
流行り病も道理ってわけだ。みんな塩がなくて困り果ててる。そいつは儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。じゃあな、旦那。塩がうまく売れたら新しい品を仕入れやす。その時はぜひごひいきに。
Okay, so I'm just gonna go and rest and come back so we can reset his story or dialogues. And oh my god, I missed. God damn. There we go. Second try. There we go. Just rest and come back.
旦那、聞いてください。塩が高く売れたんでさ。おかげでまあ、銭もたんまり、仕入れもがっつり。さあさあ、新しい品もありやす。買っていってください。
Okay, so this guy pretty much just upgraded his shop with the candies or whatever, sugars. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
ああ、旦那、聞いてください。
商いの話か。
さすが旦那、察しがいいですね。どうも最近気なくせえ。戦の匂いがしやす。この木に乗じりゃ、また人儲けできそうだ。そこで旦那にお願いしたいことがありやす。
なんだ。
戦場あさりのための人手、それが欲しいんでさ。戦場にはまだ死体がゴロゴロと転がってやす。ありゃ宝の山だ。あされば槍も太刀も鎧兜も手に入れ放題でさ。戦自宅となりゃ武具が飛ぶように売れやしょ
う。どういった人手が欲しい。
そうですね。戦場あさりは汚れ仕事で力仕事。でかくて力のあるやつを一つお願いしやす。毎度旦那。さあ、じゃあな旦那、戦場あさりのための人で頼みますぜ。でかくて力のあるやつをお願いしやす。
Okay, so like this person he's talking about, it's pretty much Kotaro. You can send him here and then he'll help him like pick up the scraps or whatever, but I want a good ending for Kotaro, so that's why I sent him to the Hall of Illusions. But anyways, let's go ahead and go back to the dilapidated temple so we can finish our little upgrades as much as I can anyways. Okay, here we are back at the dilapidated temple.
九郎様はずっと流院の巫女であることに縛られておいででした。そこから解き放たれ、ただ人として生きていただきたい、それを願うばかりです。狼殿、
なんだ。
どうか武運を。狼殿、どうか狼殿。
Alright, let's finally get our upgrades. And oh wait, I don't have enough money. God damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and get some money. Since I have so much saved up anyways. I would highly recommend you guys don't stress out too much about money here. Because if you plan on like trying to get all the endings and whatnot, and you plan on going through the game multiple times, like NG plus or NG plus plus or whatever, eventually money is not an issue. Because as you kill enemies, there's so much money that drops that it just won't be a problem anymore. First playthrough, it seems like when you kill enemies, like the cash barely drops or anything like that, and it seems like it's like very hard to build up more cash or whatever. But trust me, later on, as you go NG plus or whatever, it's gonna be very easy to get the money. And I'm gonna get these upgrades here so I can have more usage with the finger whistle, and it's gonna be pretty important. Well, if you want the optional boss fight to be a lot easier, the one that I am trying not to say where it is, but most of you guys will already know where it is, like who it is. But yeah, that one. It's an optional boss after the dragon.
そこもとの背中のその大立ち。それは何だ。不思議りだ。なんと誠にあったか。ならばそこもとよ。不思議りで我が死なずを絶ってはくれぬか。承知した。かたじけない。そこもとの腕ならば苦しまず行けるというものだの。ああ、任せろ。関城殿にも礼を言わねば。次にそこもとが来るまでに死での準備をしておこう。次にそこもと。
So we are finally gonna finish up this Immortal Soldiers side quest. I forgot my words just now. And he says he's gonna be ready for us to kill him. Just gotta rest and come back and he's gonna be all ready to die. Nothing in here.
ようやく行ける。追い腹を切れなんだ無念。ようやく。覚悟は変わらぬか。ああ。そこもとに切られたいのだ。承知。さあ、やれい。
Farewell, good sir. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if he was a good practice dummy. I actually never used him to practice any of Sekiro's skill. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys ever used him, because I never did. Not even on my first time playing the game. I mean, like, the only time that I actually fought him was when you actually had to fight him in the beginning, when you first meet him. But that was pretty much it. Anyways, we're back here at Ashina Castle. And I'm just here to get my freaking mask fragment, which I don't have the money for. But it's all good, because I got money saved up on my little piggy bank. So let's crack that sucker open and get some cash. There we go. We have enough now. But don't worry if you don't have enough for this. It's not that important. So yeah, I would even recommend you don't use it until you get all your skills. Because, I mean, this will upgrade your attack. But you'll be missing out on, like, you know, arts and stuff like that. Like the shinobi arts and whatever, if you do that. But yeah, I don't have any points right now, so I can't, you know, convert it to the attack points. But that's how you can get more attack powers if you guys want to get more. But you can also kill bosses for it, so anyways, we're back at Fountainhead Palace, and in the next episode we'll be taking on the Divine Dragon. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this long ass video has been entertaining or enjoyable, hopefully helpful. And if you all found at least one of those qualities being in this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I will catch you all later. Holmes out.